All right, state your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
Good morning. This is Francine Phillips,
All right, and you're on Real Talk with Nick. Before we
and I'm
start
on
this,
Real Talk with Nick.
there you go. Look at that hat she got. Can you bend down? She got the We Here hat. The Knicks logo on the side. I like that. Can you talk to me about the New York Knicks, man? New York Knicks is in fourth place. We was in third, but once we lost to the Spurs in OT, that was an exciting game. You know, you had Wimber from the Spurs.
Yes,
He scored 40
he's going to
points,
make his points. He's going to score.
20 rebounds, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
He had a double-double.
Yes. I
He
mean,
had a double-double, I think about 7 or 8 assists.
right. But my
My problem with that game, if you're not making your threes, you need to go to the hoop. You just can't shoot threes all the time because if you miss it, they're going to get the long rebound and there goes the fast break. You got to create off the dribble. I like the head coach, but I don't like how he uses his bench. He's a very good defensive coach, but as far as offensive minded, we need an offensive minded coach.
what do you say to those who say that defense wins games, though?
Yes, defense do win games. Defense do win championships. He has that. But as far as running your players down,
So you're saying the rotation, once again,
he needs to go deep in his rotation. I don't care if you put Sims in there for 3 minutes. You got to give these guys a break. How do you play OG coming off of surgery and not restrict his minutes? He's not playing. He's hurt again. Okay? Look at Randall. You wonder why Randall's not back.
Randall's hurt too.
He's hurt. Are you going to restrict his minutes? He doesn't restrict people's minutes. You got to restrict these people. If you see a guy that's hurt, Robinson got hurt. How come we could see it and he can't see it? You should have took him out of the game and bring Sims in.
Now, credit to Mr. Robinson. Yes, he was hurt. He was hobbling during that Spurs game.
I'm the coach. You don't tell me what to do. I'm taking you out of the game. I need you for the playoffs. You just came back from a surgery and you sprained your other ankle. Why are you leaving this guy in the game? You have to trust your other players on the bench. You sit up there in press conference and talk about the players need to trust each other. What about you? I don't see you trusting your players. You got to play Sims.
If Sims was playing,
Give him 3 or 4 minutes. Give your players some rest. How do you play McBride 48 minutes? I don't care who you are. You get tired.
speaking of McBride, though,
Yeah.
are you surprised with the?
I'm not surprised with him. I always liked him. I liked him over quickly.
Why's that?
Creates off the dribble. His defense, he goes around picks. The screens. He's good. I like him. Always did.
So were you happy that
Bye.
R.J. Barrett?
Bye.
You wasn't big on R.J. Barrett and on Quickly?
Quickly, I'm not paying you $100 million. Quickly is a 2. He is not a point guard. And the Knicks tried to put him as a point guard. That was the biggest mistake. He's a 2. He's a better 2 player than a point guard. Barrett, no consistent. He can't shoot. His best game is going to the hoop. Why are you shooting threes? You can't shoot.
And how you feel about the departure of Obi? Because some say when Obi left, that weakened the bench. It made the bench smaller.
Who?
Obi Toppin.
What happened? Matter of fact, what happened to him?
He went to the Indiana Pacers. He's no longer on the New York Knicks.
Oh, he's with his. Oh, I thought you were talking about his brother.
No. Not Jacob. Obi.
He wants to shoot threes too. He's a better player at Indiana. He's creating more. But when he was with the Knicks, he was like Steve Novak. I don't really understand what's going on. The game has changed. Okay, it's about shooting threes. That's all it is.
Now, when we speak of the scheme that the Knicks came up with the Vanilla boys, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo.
Oh, he's a beast. Hart.
You like Hart?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What you like about his game when you speak of that, Josh Hart?
He gives you the rebounds. He hustles. He doesn't try to settle for threes. You know, he tries to get his players involved.
Plays off the ball.
Yes, he does.
You feel that way about DiVincenzo?
I like to see him go to the basket a little bit more. I know what he can do with the threes. But if you start shooting 3 or 4 of them and you're not making them, why you keep shooting them? Go to the hoop. He has the ability to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
And my boy, Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, he makes me mad sometimes, but he's a beast.
Why he make you mad though?
But sometimes I think, look, I'm not a LeBron fan.
Right.
But one thing about LeBron, he gets his players involved. Come out, get your players involved. You're going to get yours.
Are you insinuating that Jalen Brunson is a ball hog?
No, he's not I'm not saying he's a ball hawk. Last year, his assist was completely down. Okay? You a point guard. You got to get your players involved. You understand? He drives the too much. And if you look at that game with the Spurs, you got 4 Knicks on one side in ISO. That should have never happened. Move without the ball. Why are y'all standing there looking at him? There was a couple of plays that happened down the stretch. That should have never happened. You know? If you move without the ball, you understand what I'm saying?
Right. Everybody get involved.
There was 4 players standing to the right. And he's ISO. I mean, what are you doing? What are you players are doing just standing there looking at him? Move without the ball. Move. Get creative. You know, that last play, Precious should have shot the ball. When he got the rebound, he should have went right up instead of trying to pass it out. And I like him.
You like Precious?
Yes, I do.
You think he'll be a good replacement if Julius Randle was the part from the Knicks?
Listen,
or do you feel
he has the players? Okay? You play your bench. You are wearing your players out.
So it's going to be another Derrick Rose situation?
Listen, I really never pretty much follow. I just watch the game. As far as the politics, I never really paid too much attention to it. But then I hear guys where I live telling me, oh, this is what he does. He runs players down. I mean, come on. Where's the GM? Where's the owners? You know? Think about it. Randall had a sprained ankle last year. And what happened? He had surgery. Randall should have been in that game.
Oh, when we played against the Heat?
When he got injured with 5-6 minutes left in the game, and I think they were up by 14 points, should he have been in the game?
So you put that blame on the coach?
Listen, he has to take accountability. You understand what I'm saying? You're the coach. Who's running the team? You have to protect your players. That's
You're absolutely right.
it is what it is. He doesn't. He'll just stand there with his arms folded and where are the other coaches on the bench? What are they supposed to be doing? I only see one coach. What does Brunson's father do? You got how many coaches sitting on the bench on each team? 10, 12? Where are they? I see one coach get up and whisper in his ear. You got to communicate. You understand?
Right.
I mean, come on, common sense. If we're sitting here, well, why you got this guy in here playing a whole quarter and then got him playing another whole quarter? What are you doing?
Right. Okay,
You're
and
burning the player out.
So what's your prediction for this next season? How far you think we're going to go?
The Knicks can go to the finals, but if you... It depends.
You don't think injury is going to be a...
If he doesn't burn his players out, it's on the coach. This is on the coach. At the end of the day, like Stephen A. Smith said, it's on the coach.
How the season plays out.
That's right. And he's looking for an extension. I wouldn't give him nothing. Now, we have been playing better.
I was about to say, because...
I'll give you that. But I don't want to hear no excuses. Injuries. Well, the Knicks had injuries. This is why I didn't get to the final. You could beat anybody with this team.
And that's what it is. I want to thank Miss Francis for coming on Real Talk with Nick. Dropping jewels, man. I mean, you used to play ball, right?
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
I'm a softball player.
Oh, you're a softball player?
I can play basketball, but
okay.
Softball was my game.
Oh, all right. Well, continue watching. I like the we here. I hope we here deep in the postseason. A lot of Knicks fans is expecting Eastern Conference. I would like to go further than that, but that would be a good accomplishment if we can get there.
Definitely. It really comes down to the coach and how he uses those players.
All right, and that's what it is on Real Talk with Nick.